Well, hello and welcome to another episode of Kuma's Kitchen, and tonight I made a crustless bacon and spinach quiche. It's great, a lot less ingredients because you don't have to make the crust, a lot less time, and you still get to enjoy a delicious quiche. So, this is still pretty hot from the oven. I'm just going to cut into it a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't all fall because I should let it sit for just a little bit longer, but oh, look at that. That is looking great. Take a little piece out of there. Oh yeah. Yeah. So there's mozzarella cheese in there, egg of course, bacon, spinach, steaming hot. Let's see if I can do this without burning my mouth. I would let this cool just a little bit before you serve it. Whoa. Hot, but that bacon flavor is just hitting. No, and the spinach. Let's go in the kitchen and make this right now. The ingredients for our crustless quiche, well, pretty simple because we don't need all those crust ingredients, just the filling. So what we got here, across the front, I've got a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I've got 3 cloves of garlic thinly sliced, 1 onion chopped, 4 eggs, 3/4 of a cup of heavy cream. That's like 35% butterfat cream. Then across the back here, the main fillings. So this is 7 ounces or 200 grams of bacon, sliced across at just under 1/2 inch, about 10 millimeters. And here, this is also 7 ounces of mozzarella cheese or 200 grams, grated, and another 7 ounces or 200 gram package of frozen spinach, unthawed. And what I do then with the frozen spinach is you want to squeeze out all the water. So put it inside like a tea towel, squeeze that excess water out of there. And then if it's not already chopped up, this was already came in the package chopped up, I guess, then just chop it up a bit. And we're ready to go. So what we got here is a frying pan. First thing we're going to use that, then we're going to go into a pie tray or pie pan. So the frying pan, I want to bring that up to medium heat. And then, when it comes up to heat, I'm going to put in the bacon. Get that going for about a minute, and then I'm going to add the onions. So I just want to start that bacon cooking so I can get some of that fat out of there. And also, breaking up the bacon so it always gets stuck together. We slice it, so just kind of break those pieces apart. So you got nice loose pieces of bacon in there. All right, so back in about a minute, and let's add in the onions. All right, that's got that started, so we get the onions in there. Now what I'm going to do is cook this for about 8 to 10 minutes, soften the onions up a bit, brown the bacon a bit, and then we'll be right back. All right, it's been about 8 minutes and that's looking really nice, so good to go. What I want to do now, I'm going to add that spinach in there. I'm just going to quickly warm up the spinach a bit, kind of get any leftover water out of it. And also, a little bit of water is going to help us deglaze the bottom of the pan a bit. I'll mix that around a bit. Now what I want to do is I'm going to add in the garlic and the salt. Sprinkle that around a bit. And a little bit of a stir. I'm going to cook that for like 2 minutes. That's about all. Just to get the garlic cooked a little bit. We don't want to burn it, of course, so just warm it up a little bit. It's going to be in the oven anyways. All right. See you back here in a couple of minutes. Okay, while that's finishing cooking, gonna whip up the eggs. So get a big bowl, get a whisk, and crack the eggs into the bowl. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This out of the way. Now, as you can see, we got those beautiful eggs with the rich orange yellow yolks. Just gotta whisk those up. Right, get that nice and smooth. And that's ready to go. In goes the cream. All right, so I got that 3/4 of a cup of cream in there. Whisk that in. That's all good. Get that off to one side. We turn the heat off on this. That's all looking great. Oh yeah. All right. What I've got here, let's get this off the side so you can see it. That is a glass pie plate, pie dish, whatever. I've even used this thing for a long time. So this is what you glass if you can is nice, but you don't need the glass. You get the tin ones too. I just like the glass. It keeps a very even heat. So what I'm going to do now with that is, well, we've got all this here. We've got our mozzarella cheese. So just quickly, you got to do it quickly. It's going to otherwise melt in the pan and make a mess. But what I want to do is throw about half of that in here, a little over half. Keep the other half aside. Quickly mix it around before it starts to melt too much. Whoa! I want to get it into the pot here. It melts too much; it starts sticking to the pan. So I'll get it in, get the pot here into our pie plate. There we go. All right, so we got all that in there. Okay, even that out across here. And now, look at that. Well, actually, I have to. Well, that's good. Spinach and bacon just goes so well together. Now I'm going to take the rest of the mozzarella cheese. No, wait. Before I do that, let's get the egg in there. All right, I'm going to pour that egg over. Oh, yeah. Okay. Put that off to one side. Now, carefully, because we're getting pretty full, just sprinkle the rest of that mozzarella on top. Wow, that is just making it, isn't it? Okay, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 180 degrees Celsius for about 45 to 50 minutes. Just so it's all nicely set. All that cheese is going to be melted. Mwah, going to be delicious. All right, into the oven. I'll see you back here when it comes out. All right, that quiche actually is, my oven's was a little hot, so it actually baked for just under 40 minutes. And it's nicely set. Look at that. It's beautiful. That smelling great. See how it's risen nicely? It didn't overflow. Yes. So perfect. All right. Enjoy quiche with spinach, bacon, a bunch of mozzarella cheese in there. Yum, yum, yum. All right, if you like this recipe, stick around and check out the rest of the channel because there's a lot of original Kevin Riley recipes here on Kuma's Kitchen and quite a few years worth actually. So there's a ton of them to go through. You're going to find all kinds of interesting ones. A lot of fusion done here. I like to play with different recipes and combine recipes, combine ideas. Also, make sure that you are subscribed and you click that notification bell so you don't miss out when new recipes come out. All right, look at that. Starting to cool down a bit. You're going to see it start to go down just a bit in size as it cools, and then it's going to be perfect. It's a little hot to eat right now. You just burn yourself. You want to let it sit for a little while and then serve it up. Now, go make this quiche and make cooking fun again with Kuma's Kitchen.